Today we're going to check out patch 10.17. You can check out all these points that you see on screen right now that has to do with it. We're going to go through each one of them and also some extra ones. So let's check it out. The Dreamsurge is a zone event in the Dragon Isle that rotates between 4 different zones: Visage, Unarmed Plains, Azurspan, and Thaldraszus. Each week, the event will be active in one of these zones and last until the next weekly reset. You can identify which zone has the event by looking for the Dreamsurge icon on the map. While inside the Dreamsurge event zone, you'll receive Dreamwind buff, which increases your experience gain by 25%. Every 30 minutes, players will have the opportunity to vote for an additional buff between 2 options, which lasts for 30 minutes and provides a powerful boost to your character. The major event has 2 phases. In the first phase, you need to fill a progress bar by killing mobs, interacting with objects, and using your dragon riding mount to hit mobs in the air. In the second phase, you battle one of the 4 unique bosses. These events start every half an hour and at the full hour. When you defeat the final boss, you have a chance to obtain various items including Drake Fragments, Dreamsurge Coalescence, which is a currency in the Dreamsurge event, and Shard Elemental Remains, which is tied to a new mount called the Renewed Mag Mammoth. During the Dreamsurge event, there are small portals scattered around the zone. When you interact with these portals, a tough enemy will appear. Defeating an elite mob grants you various rewards, including Dreamsurge Coalescence and a chance at obtaining Drake Fragments, 402 Veteran Gear Tokens, or Shard Elemental Remains. These 402 Veteran Gear Tokens are bound an account, so you can send them to whatever character you want in your account. Dreamsurge Coalescence serves as a currency to buy 402 Veteran Gear, pets, and mounts from a Dreamsurge vendor. Ways to obtain Dreamsurge Coalescence include looting it from major event boss, elite mobs in the minor event, completing Dreamsurge event world quests, looting Dream Growth Flowers, and flying through green clouds in the Dreamsurge event zone. In the Dreamsurge event zone, you'll encounter specific empowered rares with unique buffs. These are not new rares that are added in 10.17, they are the normal rares in these zones, but now they are empowered. They have reduced spawn times during the Dreamsurge event as well. Defeating an empowered rare grants you various rewards, including Dreamsurge Coalescence, Drake Fragment, and a chance of obtaining the 402 Veteran Gear Token. Except for that these gear tokens are bound on account, you can also find them in leather, mail, plate, cloth, and also for all gear slots except for trinkets. There are 2 vendors available during the Dreamsurge event. One vendor that sells the 402 Veteran Gear Tokens with the currency Dreamsurge Coalescence. Each token costs 100 Dreamsurge Coalescence. The other Dream vendor sells 415 Champion Gear for a new currency called Dreamsurge Chrysalis. For 1 Dreamsurge Chrysalis, you'll get 1 Champion Gear. The Dreamsurge Chrysalis is, however, not bound on account, it is soulbound, and it can be earned from a weekly quest tied to the Dreamsurge event. There are 2 pets available for purchase from the Dreamsurge vendor, Shedder and Crimson Swoglet. Both pets cost 250 Dreamsurge Coalescence. There are also 2 mounts available in this event, the Renewed Mag Mammoth mount, which can be earned by collecting 20 Shard Elemental Remains, while the other mount is called Duskwing Ohuna and can be purchased from the Dreamsurge vendor for 1000 Dreamsurge Coalescence. 2 new Heritage Armor sets are being added to World of Warcraft, one for Night Elves and one for Forsaken. These sets can be earned by leveling a new character of either race to level 50 and completing a brief questline. To get the Forsaken Champion Heritage Armor, you talk to Lillian Voss in the ruins of Lordran and start a quest called Unliving Summons. After finishing the quest, you will receive the Forsaken Champion's attire, which include various pieces: the chest, cloak, waist, feet, wrist, head, hands and legs, and shoulders. And you'll also get a new tabard. To obtain the Night Elf Heritage Armor, you need to complete a special quest line to earn the Kaldurai Protector's Endowment. This ensemble consists of various pieces like feet, chest, waist, head, shoulder, hands, legs, and wrist. As a bonus, players will also receive a new title. In addition to Heritage Armor sets, Night Elves and Forsaken will also receive new customization options. Forsaken players will have 5 new skin color variations to choose from, while Night Elves will have new options for face and body tattoos. These additional customization choices provide players with more ways to personalize and embrace their heritage. Also, Draenei Adventurers, prepare for a revolution in customization. Unlock extraordinary options like the Monari Eridar skin color for elegance and uniqueness. Explore a spectrum of vibrant reds and captivating dark gray tones. Extend your creativity with executive hair and eye colors. In the dawn of Infinite Dungeon, significant changes have been made to this mega dungeon. Instead of combined dungeon, it has been split to 2 separate dungeons, Galakron's Fall and Murazon's Rise. These new dungeons are designed specifically for heroic difficulty, providing players with exciting challenge. To access the heroic difficulty of Galakrond's Fall and Murason's Rise, players have two options. They can either use the Dungeon Finder feature to quickly join a group and enter the instance, or they can physically walk into the dungeon on their own with a pre-made group. For players who still crave intensity of the original Mythic difficulty, fear not. The Mythic difficulty version of the Mega Dungeon will continue to exist, offering formidable challenge for those seeking it. The appearance of items obtained from Mega Dungeon on Heroic difficulty is identical to that items obtained on Mythic difficulty. Quantum Transmog items, Quantum Mount, the Infinite Dragon Customization, all these have a chance to drop as a reward from the last boss in the Dawn of Infinite dungeon. Patch 10.17 in World of Warcraft introduces a new event called Eastern Kingdom Cup. This event allows players to participate in dragon riding races in various zones of the Eastern Kingdom. The Eastern Kingdom Cup begins on October 4th and ends on October 17th. To start participating in the Eastern Kingdom Cup, players can either go directly to Eastern Kingdom and begin racing, or take in a starting quest called the Eastern Kingdom Cup Introduction in Valdrakken. Completing this quest also rewards 10 extra riders of Azeroth badges. During the Eastern Kingdom Cup, players can navigate their map to find different zones in the Eastern Kingdom where races are taking place. Flags on the map indicate the location of each race, and players can also speak to the whelpling next to a race to track specific races. Eastern Kingdom Cup offers several rewards for participants. The Eastern Kingdom Cup vendor Maza can be found in front of the rostrum of transformation in Valdrakken. Players can purchase the Drake Racer Transmog and Drake Watcher manuscripts from this vendor using Riders of Azeroth badges. The rewards are similar to what we have seen on the Kalimdor Cup, which is the Drake Racer Silk Transmog, and the manuscripts, the Teal Scale for Velocity Drake, and the Blonde Hair and Curved Nose for the Slither Drake. However, in 10.17, they have added some more Drake Watcher manuscripts. These are the Slither Drake Yellow Scales, the Slither Drake Paired Horns, the Slither Drake Horned Brow, the Slither Drake Fin Cheek, the Slither Drake Shark Fin Tail, and the Wooler Drake Curled Head Horns. Completing the Eastern Kingdom races with a gold reward earn players with a new title, Eastern Kingdom Racer. Embark on an exciting adventure through the Dragon Isle and put your dragon race skills to test on the thrilling new challenge course. This course will push your limits by challenging your abilities to succeed without the luxury of resource generation. You will have to master your own vigor. The challenge course will take place in Waking Shores, Unarmed Plains, Azurspan, and Thaldraszus. Completing these new challenge courses with at least bronze will reward a new toy. This toy is called the Bronze Racer's Pennant. This is a delightful toy with a cooldown of 5 minutes and will transport you to new heights of joy and acceleration. When activated, you will transform into adorable whelpling and take to the skies, where you will fly with style. While in whelpling form, you will have the ability to hover gracefully, adding a new extra touch of elegance to your airborne adventures. Previously known as the Infinite Scale Drake Watcher manuscript, the rewards obtained from the Dawn of the Infinite Mega Dungeon have been enhanced and renamed to Visage of the Infinite. These Visages now include not only scales but also options for hair color, horn color, and eye color. Players who have already earned the Infinite Scales would automatically unlock the Infinite themed hair, horn, and eye colors within the rostrum of transformation. Get ready for the spooky festivities of Hallow's End, where ghouls, goblins, and those seeking haunted mementos come together. Exciting new content awaits. One notable addition is the Headless Horseman dungeon encounter, which can be made more challenging by activating new mechanics. To do this, players must interact with the new Wicker Men at the entrance. However, the curses that make the encounter tougher only affect those who choose to enable them rather than the entire party. Now let's dive into the rewards associated with Hallow's End. Players can unlock customization option for Hallow's End armor for their Windborn Velocity Drake at the rostrum of transformation. A new cosmetic for the offhand slot called the Bucket Morbid Treats have been introduced to the Hallow's End event of 2023. Players can purchase it from Hallow's End vendor for 150 tricky treats. However, please note that this appearance can only be used during Hallow's End. With Hallow's End comes also a new story. Prepare yourself for immersive and thrilling adventure as Hallow's End introduces a brand new quest line that not only sets the stage for event, but also guides us through the captivating depths of the newly revamped Scarlet Monastery. In the upcoming patch 10.17, players will have access to the new Drake Watcher manuscripts featuring themes from various World of Warcraft events. It's worth noting that each manuscript is tailored specifically to its respective dragon riding mount. As for now, it's unclear how players will get these manuscripts, but given their association with WoW event, it's highly possible that they will either be obtained as a boss drop or through purchasing from event vendor. By obtaining the Drakewatch manuscript, players can unlock customization option from Brewfest armor for the renewed Proto-Drake at the rostrum transformation. The Brewfest will start on the 20th of September and end of 6th of October. During the Pirate Day, which starts on 19th of September and end of 20th of September, you can get a new manuscript called Highland Drake Pirates Day Armor, which is for the Highland Drake. During the Day of the Dead event, which happens on the 1st November and ends of 3rd of November, players can obtain a new manuscript called Cliffside Wilder Drake Day of the Dead Armor, which is for the Cliffside Wilder Drake. With 10.1.7 comes the new ping system, a revolutionary communication tool that allows you to effortlessly coordinate with your team members, eliminating the needs for voice or text chat. By simply holding down the G key, you can access the initiative ping wheel, granting you swift access to essential commands such as attack, assist, warning, and on my way. Additionally, you can send context-specific pings by combining the G key with clicking on enemies, the ground, or unit frames. We are also getting new UI updates with 10.1.7. They have added a sell all junk button to vendors, made the scroll bar more noticeable in the Dragonflight summary window, added an animation for new mail icon, the Battle.net quest icon has been updated, messages that potentially offensive or harassing sent from players who are not in your friend list will now be automatically concealed. A warning message will pop up giving you the choice to view the message.
If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and maybe comment below on how you feel about it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so as well.
The offending player directly from the message itself, simplifying the reporting process.
Live stuff.
To access
find me
and
on
adjust
Twitter,
this feature, navigate to the option, then to social,
if you want to be like up to date on all the new stuff coming out, because I'm updating it and putting up all the news there. Also, if you want to see written guides and video guides on everything that has to do with World of Warcraft, check out worldofmoody.com. Alright guys, until next time.